Rise and shine, Alpha Gang. It's Mike from AlphaGenPerformance once again. Today is another track day. So I'm going out to Stratotech today. I'm just packing up all my gear. I'm actually going to wash the car right now, but once I show you outside, I'm not too sure if that's a great idea. But yeah, she's a little bit dusty. I haven't washed her since I actually put the new wheels on that I got from ESR. Those wheels, of course, I showed you in a video a little while back as well. You can check them out. So we'll be testing those out. Same with the new rubber at the track. It'll be a lot grippier, so hopefully I can push it a lot harder, beat my old time. And if you're curious, of course, unless you want to watch some of the other videos based on the track, I did get a 1 minute 15 seconds last time I was at Stratotech, so I'm really hoping to shave off 2 seconds today, at least. If I get like a 112, I'll be really happy, and then I can call it a day. But we'll see. It's supposed to rain. I'm hoping it can hold off, so I'm just going to go wash the car, put it back in the garage, and hopefully the rain stops by about 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock by the time we actually have to get out to the track. So let's cross our fingers and hope that happens. But yeah, so I just got everything loaded up. Got my helmet in here right there, and of course my pre-inspection for the track, make sure everything's good with the car. But as you can tell outside, we got these nasty clouds coming in. So the forecast says that it should maybe start raining by about 1 o'clock and then stopping by 3, so I'm hoping that's true. So anyways, let's go get some gas, get this thing filled up, and give her a wash. So I just finished washing up the car. Funny story is I ran into I think he was like works for Epcor or something like that, or TELUS, just doing maintenance at one of the buildings by the car wash. And he comes over and he's like, "What's the number all about on the side?" Because he saw my race number 19. And then I started talking about Speed Freaks, and I guess he's got like a Shelby GT500. So he was asking me all about it. So I gave him all the information. I thought it was really cool because we ended up talking about like racing, and how I was like, well, if it's your first time, because he's never been to the track before, I was like, oh, you can get an instructor, you know, they'll ride with you and show you, you know, your entry exits and get used to your car if you want to, you know, push it a little bit harder and get comfortable with just driving it in general, from just regular daily or on the street. So yeah, super nice guy. So it'd be cool to see him out of the track and then maybe just follow up and check out his car. But yeah, I thought it was a cool little story just while I was washing my car, and we ended up just having something in common, just a complete stranger walking up to the Genesis, and we end up just talking about racing and his car as well. So I'll probably see him out of the track one of these days, but yeah, it was just really cool, so I wanted to share that with you guys as well too. So yeah, anyways, let's park this car before it rains, and hopefully it doesn't rain when we have to take it out at the track. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Hey, welcome back, Alpha Gang. So I'm in the Gen, just about to head out to Stratotech. I was talking to John at Husa Flash Media because he's going to come out. He's going to get some cool footage of the car and stuff while I'm out of the track. And I also brought my camera equipment too, so I'll mount it up and try to get a few laps in so you guys can, so I can take you along for the ride as well once again for a few of the laps. I also want to say a big thanks before I forget, of course, to ESR Wheels. In case you don't know already from previous videos, I am an ESR dealer now. So if you are looking for a set of wheels, or you like some of the sets that I've been running on my car, that I actually still have in my garage, just because I like them, and I don't know if I think I'll probably just keep both sets anyways. But anyways, if you are looking for a set yourself, feel free to hit me up on the socials. Instagram, of course, is always really popular with me, or even just drop a comment down below and I can hook you up. Same with ISC Suspension. They've been great. Ever since I went with their N1 coilovers, the car has been handling great on the track. I haven't had to make any adjustments. I decided not to go with bigger sway bars or anything like that, just because the car feels really balanced right now on the track. So I'm going to try to push it a little bit harder today. just to see if I notice anything there. But right now, like, the suspension has been great and keeping me pinned on the track. So I'm really happy with that. But of course, if you're also looking for a set of ISC coilovers yourself, I also am a dealer for ISC now. And they've been great to me as well too. Great company. They have a lifetime warranty as well with their suspension, and they also look really good. But yeah, if you're not just a Genesis guy, if you have a BRZ, or if you're a Nissan guy or a Honda guy, hit me up and I can hook you up with any of that as well too. We actually have a sale on the website right now, on AlphaGenPerformance.com. If you go down below to the link, and you can check that out yourself. But let's get to it. We're gonna head to the track, and we will see you there. Trying to avoid the rain, but it hit us anyways, so I think it should pass. It's not very heavy, but yeah, we'll see how it goes today. I think it'll just be pretty light, and then it should dry out pretty good. So yeah, John came out in his GR86 doing some filming work for me today. Say hi, Johnny boy.
Yo.
So I didn't record the last session with John in the car. He was doing some filming with me and just wanted some in-car footage. But the track was starting to dry up a little bit, so we're just going to do a little warm-up lap again. Push it a little bit harder while the track starts to dry up. And let's see if we can get some overtakes at the same time. And then we'll full send when the track does dry up. Coming around the corner here, I noticed I was already catching up to some of the other cars that got released earlier. I believe it's a Mazda Miata up ahead, so now I wanted to pick up the pace a bit and get my first pass out of the way. And yeah, just an exciting moment, so let's push it and get this Miata. gaining a lot on the straights. If I don't get him on these corners, I know past the tower when I come around near turn 2 or near 1, I think, that's straight, I'll definitely get him just because the horsepower difference. Like that, we got that pass out of the way, so let's move ahead and see who else we can catch up to. So right up here, I'm about to get passed by this S2000, but there's yellow flags out, so we have to slow down right away because it looks like someone spun out right around this corner. So we'll take it slow until everything's cleared and we're safe to continue on and get that green flag. I didn't get much action after the yellow flag, so our session's pretty much over. So I'm just going to head back in, park the car, let it cool down, and wait for my next session. There's definitely some rowdy cars out here today. That last little bit that I showed you, he was running like a 106, but that thing is a beast to hear in person. It just, the camera definitely doesn't capture it, but I've already beat my time. I'm at 114 right now, so I'm trying to shoot for 112, so I'm gonna push it a bit harder right now. But yeah, it's my time to go, so I will head up there. Just up ahead, there's a newer S550 Mustang GT, so hopefully we can catch up to him a little bit later on, because that would be pretty cool to get a pass on a higher powered GT V8. So after a couple of laps, we're coming up to another car, but it wasn't the Mustang. It was a different Miata, not the same Miata from earlier, but we're going to go after this guy and make another pass later down the track. semi-auto went a little bit wide on there, so we closed in the gap. And he moved over as a courtesy to let me pass as I had a little bit more speed going into the next corner. Alright, let's fast track a couple laps. Looks like we caught up to some friends, which includes that S550 Mustang that I wanted to catch up to earlier. And there's also a Camaro up ahead, but he's pretty fast. That'll be a tough one. So up here, I'm going to be late on the brakings just to close the gap a little bit to help into these next few corners. Like 350Z letting us pass them just because we have a quicker pace. Another point by just to let us safely pass to continue our run. Looks like the checkered flag is out, so everybody's slowing down and doing their cool down laps, so that's pretty much the end of this one for us. I was hoping that I could do 1 or 2 more laps, just because I think we could have made that pass as we were getting a lot closer and closing the distance there. But yeah, until next time. picture from John over here filming me that made me push the car. On the last one, I hit my 112, and I was like super excited right when I looked at the transponder and on my times on the phone. I was like super pumped. So I'm pretty much done for the day, but I'm gonna try. I think there's like a 111 in me here, so I'm gonna try to shoot for like a 111. I don't want to push it any harder than that. I don't think I'll get a 110, but we'll see how it goes. So thanks again, John, for pushing me.
Oh, it's hot.
Yeah, I definitely gotta let this bad boy cool. She was pretty warm, so hopefully we can get it cold enough that I can get some better times on this one. Maybe drop those intake temps for a little bit. I didn't even check my tire pressure after. I kind of just left it at like that 33 or whatever I checked it at earlier, so I'm guessing they're probably sitting around like a 38 maybe in the heat, 39 psi, but they're good. The max is like 50 pounds, so I'm sure I'm good, but I'm gonna keep them the way it is because so far I'm running pretty good. So yeah, anyways, we'll see you in a bit. I just got home, just sitting in my car right now in the garage. Yeah, it was a good one today. I am still really excited, and I don't even know what to say. My last time, as you guys know, if you've been following along for a while, I did a 115 at Stratotech, which was nothing too impressive or anything like that, but I was still happy with it. So I was just kind of shooting for anything faster than that today. So on some of my last runs of the day, I got a 112. And then I was ready to go home after that. I was like, yeah, sweet. I hit my personal best. I was super excited. Didn't think I was going to do a 112. And then I was like, let's just full send it. And this last time I'll go out for the night. And then I noticed, well, actually, Brandon from Speed Freaks and Motorsport Supplies, he was watching my lap times. I could see him on the side of the wall just getting all pumped. But I was hitting personal best after personal best, and then I ended up finishing with a 111 for the night. And man, I was so pumped. I didn't expect that, and there's still so much room. Like I feel like I can get that down to like a 110, maybe even a 109 if I like really push it and just pick a better line. My braking improves, and even my exits on some of the corners. But yeah, I was really happy with how the car performed. And in case you're wondering, what did I do different this time around with the car? From the last time we went to the track, I did install the UniqPerformance rigid collars, which I thought already they made a big difference in terms of how like the way the body felt with the car, like with the subframe, just felt way more connected, and I was relying more on tires and suspension to keep me on the road here and handling well. So I think that was big, as well as the tire and wheel change. Just the difference in grip with these tires, these V-Tour turret tires that I got. You can see from the last video kind of what the sizing and stuff like that. I can put it up above if you're curious. But I think just like the lighter wheels and tires with this new setup also made a big difference as well. I didn't change anything on my suspension setup, but man, like, I am so happy. This was a great day. I had a few people there that I saw too, and they were rooting for my faster times. Even met some new people, and we're all chasing personal bests out there. So it was an excellent time. It's always a good time. I mean, if you're not breaking your car out there, then then it's gonna be a good time. So, but yeah, I highly recommend if you're in the Edmonton area. Actually, there's even some guys from Manitoba and Saskatchewan and Calgary that were down racing their cars. But yeah, definitely check out the Speed Freaks events, man. Like, it's always a good time. It's always a good vibe. But yeah, I plan on hopefully going back maybe later in the season if I can. I gotta fix a couple things. I noticed it could just be my pads, but I noticed there's kind of like a squeaking noise from my front driver's side I'll have to look into, but it could just be related to my brakes, which I think it is. But yeah, we'll diagnose that later. And the sagging bumper, I'll definitely have to fix, because I think pushing it a little bit harder has maybe broken a few more clips. So I'll probably make a video for that soon. But once again, big thanks, Speed Freaks, for putting on the event. And yeah, thanks again to you guys for sticking around, watching the video and following along. So hope you enjoyed the footage, and we will see you on the next one. Peace.